Hello, how are you doing today? Today we're going to be going over how to do a story in a sentence, and that involves writing a sentence that conveys the meaning of a story. So these are our learning targets. Look at a use of a semicolon, look at the use of comma and comma splicing, look at the basic pieces of a sentence, and work on summarization. So what is a story in a sentence? A story in a sentence is exactly what it sounds like. It is a story that has been compacted into one sentence by using strong word choice and in some cases more complex punctuation, so the meaning of a story can be summarized into one sentence. So these are examples of sentence-long stories. Take some time to read these, and you'll notice that the use of who, what, and how, as well as strong verb choice and complex punctuation. So this is we're going to be going over using a semicolon and comma, and actually we have some fun links for you here to review how to use these. Take some time to pause and read these and familiarize yourself with the content. Okay, the basic parts of a sentence. So basic constituent structure analysis of a sentence involves a noun phrase and a verb phrase. So in the noun phrase you have an article and a noun, as here as seen, the cat, the and cat, and in the verb phrase you have the verb itself, which is sat, and in the prepositional phrase, which involves a preposition, here, on, and the noun phrase, which involves another article and a noun, the and mat. So in the end we have the cat sat on the mat. Okay, these are some summary techniques. So what we want to do is look at the subject, the verb, and the object. So the subject is usually a noun, a verb, an action word, and an object, the thing the noun is acting on. So look for key words. You got to write down specifics. And remember that some adjectives and adverbs may be important, but they're not always necessary when writing a summary. So let's start. So you want to start your story by writing out a whole story. So this should be about a paragraph or two, and you don't have to worry about all the conventions since this is just a rough draft. So this is not going to be the sentence itself, but you're going to compact this rough 2 paragraphs into that story in the end. Okay, so look for your main points once you've written your story. You're going to look at the who, the what, and the where, as we mentioned before. And you're going to look at exactly what happened, the beginning, middle, and end. And this will help you structure your story in a few sentences. Okay, here's an example that we have written out. Please take time to read this story and look at those things that we mentioned, the who, the what, and the how, and also the main points. Okay, so now look through the story to find some key words. We have some listed for you here. Embarrassed, routine, breakfast, woke up in a rush, frantic, rush, and panic. So now this is where we put it together using the techniques that we mentioned before. So make sure you look at the who, the what, and the how. And this is actually what we ended up coming up with. In a rush this morning, I got dressed, wolfed down a bowl of cereal, and darted to school where I realized I was half naked. Good thing it was a dream. Alright, thank you very much, and feel free to review the material so you can write your own and come up with your own sentence-long stories.